Welcome to Crypto Millionaire Academy, guys. This video is going to be about, should you get into Bitcoin now? Bitcoin, there's a possibility that Bitcoin can go to $20,000 from its current price of $29,458.35. That's where Bitcoin is right now. I want to go over, should you buy Bitcoin now or wait till it drops to 20,000? If it's going to drop to 20,000, and why some people think Bitcoin is going to 20,000. But I also want to know, if you guys want to, dollar cost average in. So I'm going to give you some historical information. Should you buy the dip now or should you wait for maximum pain? Analysts debate whether Bitcoin price has bottomed. His history of Bitcoin slumps make 20,000 a realistic target. So crypto fans desperate for a foreign Bitcoin sell-off may have to be patient. Every significant slump in the largest cryptocurrency since 2014 has reached a 200-week moving average that lies close to 20,000, or about 35% below Bitcoin's current price, which is already down by a similar percentage in 2022. As you can see here, whenever Bitcoin hits the 200 moving average, it's usually a great time to buy as we're on our way up in a bull run. The last time we had that happen was around 2019. And as you see, we had a bull run in 2020 and 2021. So as we get closer here, we could go all the way down to about 20,000 and hit this 200 moving average, which is normally the Bitcoin correction, the correction range. So that's one thing that you can look at. Another thing to look at is I want to go through history of Bitcoin slumps makes 20,000 a realistic target. We talked about that as well. How close are we to the 200 moving average? So the current price is around $29,126, and the 200 weekly moving average is around $21,786. So it could go down. Now Bitcoin has already hit 25K. Also, another sign that you can look at that it's time to buy Bitcoin is look at the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. Crypto Fear and Greed Index right now is at a 9. The last time it was at a 9, we were looking at, according to this, the last time it was at a 9, man, it was like right when COVID hit, March of 2020, right here, March 21st, 2020, we were at a 9. And as you can see, after that point, we had a bull run going on for the next year and a half. So this could be one of those bottom points where it's like, hey, this is a great time to get into crypto. Great time to get in, because right now you have extreme fear, and extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That could be a buying opportunity. When investors are too greedy, that is mean the market is due for a correction. Extreme fear is 0. 100 means extreme greed. So this is a good sign that we're at a 9 right now. So it really means, hey, we could really be in a time where people might be overcorrecting on Bitcoin. So this could be a good time to get in. Just to let you guys know, this could be a good time to get in. Now, Will Clemente, someone on Twitter, he's a lead insight analyst for a Blockware team. He's 20 years old, but he writes a Bitcoin newsletter for 70,000 investors. He posted this, and this is I like what he posted here. For the past few months, I've been saying it's a great time to DCA heavily. Now I believe Bitcoin is very close to a multi-generational galactical pico bottom where I plan to allocate all of my dry powder for my grandchildren's grandchildren. Let me explain below. We're very close to realized price, which is the aggregated cost basis of investors. This current sits at 24K, and we just hit 25K a few days ago. So that's a good sign. With that in mind, the market price to realized price ratio is very close to the green bottom zone. As you look here, in this green bottom zone, we're getting close to that zone. We hit that zone in 2015. We hit it in 2019. We hit it in 2020 around March, and now we're hitting it again. When we get to this zone, that's a really good time to buy Bitcoin. Dormancy flow has been in the buy zone for the last few months, but is now approaching levels that previously set generational bottoms before, like we said, 2015, 2019, 2020. We're getting into that level again on entity-adjusted dormancy flow. Reserve risk heading into the lower bound of the buy zone, illustrating holders' confidence to relative price. Mayer multiple in the buy zone almost at historical lows. Look at this. We're getting to historical lows on the Mayer buy zone for Bitcoin as well. And we're also approaching the 200 weekly moving average, which I said before. So 20,000 Bitcoin, whether it's 29,000 or anything in the 20s, I'm going to say is a good price for you to start buying Bitcoin. Based on the aggregation of these metrics and price levels, bottom is most likely in the low to mid 20Ks, aligning with the theory of front-running previous all-time highs. Question to ask yourself is, in 2 years, will be buying at 29K versus maybe sniping the bottom matter? Probably not, but I will try. That's what I'm saying. Perceived risks are either equities have a 2008 type crash, or also if everyone is looking at the same metrics and price levels does cause them not to work this time. Maybe the bear cope, I don't know, but in my eyes, it's about probabilities plus EV decisions. I'm pretty high. I'm pretty on the side of positive pro Bitcoin. So I agree with him. I think somewhere in the 20Ks, 25K, 24K, between maybe between 20 and 29K is where I think we're gonna hit the bottom in Bitcoin. We could go back to 20K, but I think if you got at 29K, it's not the end of the world, right? So I think that's a good reason to get in. Another thing I look at what kind of season we're in, right? So if you look at the season we're in the season to buy Bitcoin. We're in the season to buy Bitcoin. I'm going to show you this. This is the Bitcoin rainbow chart. Whenever Bitcoin's price hits the green zone, it is a buy. Right? Whenever Bitcoin's price hits the green zone, it's a buy. If we hit this dark green, it's a buy, and then we hit this blue, it's a fire sale. So on this log scale here, Bitcoin just entered that gray area. So this is Bitcoin season. This is time to buy Bitcoin. It's really time to buy Bitcoin when you get in that area. We were at FOMO levels in June of last year. May of last year, we really were in that level where we were at FOMO levels. And that should have been the time you should have been selling. But now we're basically we're at the bottom zone again, right? We're basically getting to the bottom zone again. Bitcoin's price is really time for you to accumulate now. If we go a little bit lower, like I said, we go to about 20K, that's basically a fire sale for Bitcoin. But we'll probably end up around 25K. But anything in the 20s is, like I said, a buy. Also, if you look at the altcoin season index, we are not in altcoin season, it's Bitcoin season. This is really the time when you see Bitcoin levels. Look at this here. We haven't been at this level since August 21st, 14, and then we had it in November 2020, and then we got to this level in September 19. Right? So anything under 25 is Bitcoin season. And we're definitely in Bitcoin season, right? So this is the time for you to accumulate Bitcoin. Now, we may go back to altcoin season. Altcoin season, the last one we had was January 17th, 2022, about 6 months ago. But right now we're in Bitcoin season. This can swing back to altcoin season in about 6 months, and it could go to a high altcoin season about a year from now. Where we were about a year from now, we were in high altcoin season. So definitely something to check out and look out for. But yeah, we're in Bitcoin season right now. This is the time you should be buying and accumulating Bitcoin, guys. All right, guys, thanks for following the channel. Appreciate your support. Join us at cryptomillion.co. Cryptomillion.co. If you join us here, you can join our Discord group where I discuss my best picks in crypto. I also discuss calls that you can get in to make money quickly. You can see my results here on YouTube. Put your email and card number in here. Pay $25 a month to join our Discord group. That's at cryptomillionaireacademy.co or cryptomillion.co. And you just go here to our launch pass and join our Discord group. All right, guys. Thanks for following the channel. God bless America. Be good to each other. Thank you.